Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Taking a little short walk around the table here. Hoping you'll notice something a little different today. A mistake I was making that I corrected. Excuse me. In all my videos. Of course, now as I'm bringing these guns out to clean, I'm clearing them, opening them and checking them as I bring them out and set them on the table. Probably 2 or 3 times I got them open shut before I make a video. But I'm not showing it on the video. And I'm leaving the bolts shut and the pistols closed. And I got to thinking about it, that's a big mistake. Yeah, I know they're clear, when I see people on videos clearing them, I know they know they're clear, but they're just showing the people. But, man, I've been watching that trial on that shooting in that movie, Rust, and when I see all the negligence that went on there with firearms, I realized I gotta start making sure I show these are clear before I touch them or mess with them. So I decided to start keeping my revolvers open. See, there's the trouble. I'm one-handed. But there's my bolt open. It's hard enough trying to remember how to keep everything in frame. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Bolt open. Nice 44 mag contender there with a Leopold scope. There's a baby dead on too. It's a handful to shoot. Beautiful gun. I got a great story behind that gun. Someday I'm wanting to come up with whoops, I stepped on the dog. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. I know they have the tails of the guns. Tails of the guns. I want to come up with something like tails of my guns. Because all these guns have tails. That gun has a story behind it, why I own it. Now that one has a little one. That one has a real good story there. So those right there, that H&R 300, or not, that's a Weatherby, excuse me. That H&R right there. Belgian H&R. You don't see too many of them. Harrison Richard Ultra rifle. I gotta start. When I make these videos, I just pick up the camera and start talking. I should think more. But I'm just beginning. I got a whole 125 followers and hoping to gain more. I try to bring unique pieces out that it's going to catch people's eyes. But I'm here on the shotgun now, I'm breaking it open. My bolt action's at 300 Weatherby mag here. Weatherby Mark V with a Weatherby scope. You can't see, it says Weatherby on the scope too. That's the trouble with the camera, trying to pick them up with one hand, it's just about impossible. I brought out this Ruger Bearcat because I could actually hold it in one hand and turn the cylinder to show that it's clear, but pretty hard to show a gun clear. Plus hold your camera and all that at one time. I'm going to start making sure, like I say, my bolts are open, my cylinders are out when they'll flip out. That's an old Model 90, 1895 Colt. Double action 38 there. As you see, that was clear. I have small hands too, and I have a hard time. Trying to manipulate a gun. Anyway, with my small hands, I can tender sweet. I got out of a sick bed to go get that gun. Had a guy carry me to the guy's house and back to buy that. And as I was leaving, it was real hot in that trailer, and I was on all kind of heavy medication. My ribs was all broke. It was real hot in the guy's trailer. I got outside in this porch. It was in like December. I threw up all over the guy's porch. There I was. I had that in my hand in my coat. My buddy was carrying a shotgun I bought, and I just upchucked all over the guy's porch. I bet he still tells that story. That weather would be there. My buddy has a the 300 H&H or Weatherby mag, and it took me years to find one. Finally, I found one. I didn't have the money, and the guy let me make payments on it till I paid it off. It's a nice rifle. I got these all out to clean, so they haven't been wiped down yet. I'm working on that shotgun for a guy. I think that one's about had it, to tell you the truth. This is a 9mm Largo here. Star Model B. Of course, broom handle Mauser C96 Bolo in 30 Mauser. What is that, threat? 735? Don't hold me to that. This here is your Enforcer. I believe this one is a Universal Arms. How would it go? Oh, there it is. I'm about to pick that up. I can't read it. Here, look at them for a minute. Yeah, Universal Arms. Enforcer. You talk a wild thing, 30 carbine. You rack a 15 round mag through that thing. You got powder burns on your face. You can't hear. Even with headphones on, that thing blows your eardrums out. Why them 30 carbines always so loud? My Ruger pistol is louder than heck too. This little Colt Cobra there. 38. Blow the way around, haven't we? This here rifle. When I was a kid in 1968, I watched an episode of a Y50 episode called Hookman. You gotta look it up, a Y50 Hookman. Guy had a whole case of these rifles. That stock slides out. I'm not gonna try to do it because you can't do it with one hand. But he had a scope that was popping on him, and he was engraving people's names on a brass plate, putting them on the gun, and then putting the scope on, going out and shooting them, and leaving the gun behind for McGarrett to find. They catch him in the end, but they show him he's got a whole case of these. And it's funny because I seen a whole case of these one time at a surplus store. 30 carbine. That one is now see, this is there's a difference in them. There's a wartime one and a commercial one. The trigger guard will show you the difference. These were actually made in peacetime, but you'll see them in pictures in the war. Guys in Vietnam having them. what the hell that says. Seems to me that's an Harvey Johnson. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm going to do a whole video on that one. Like I said, I need to make me up a spot that holds the camera by itself, so I can move the guns around with both hands and not be fiddling around here like an idiot trying to do everything one-handed. While I'm cooking chili. I want to get chili on the stove, huh? What are you scratching about, huh? You must need a bath. Well, you must need a bath. Where are you going? You must need a bath, huh? No, you don't want to be on the camera. Okay, like I said, boy, I'm thankful for the 125 subscribers I got, and the likes I'm getting, and the shares. So hey, like, share, and subscribe. I got a bunch more guns to show, and I'm going to try to get a lot better at this video making. So hey, hang in there. Oops, you hold your camera straight, huh? I need to get a better camera set up. There's somebody to hold the camera for me while I talk, huh? But hey, I got a lot of more guns to show. More contenders. That's just one of a nice collection of contenders I got. I got some nice Colt pistols, Ruger pistols. So hey, come back and check me out. Have a good one.